Hello Fortniters, it's fully loaded here, back with another video. And as the thumbnail of this video suggests, that's more of a metaphorical thumbnail. I'm starting to feel like a small fish in a big in a big pond. Anyway, let's get into this right off the jump here. I am landed on the loot boat. So I think so far we're starting off pretty good. Again, always trying to make sure I land on a weapon. I try to grab these two. If there's one on the top deck, one on the lower deck, I try to grab them to limit my my opponents that should land on the boat at the same time as me, limit their options. They'd have to go for these, and I'd already be equipped with a weapon to start attacking them. So I believe I did a short video on that as well, how to survive the loot boat. So yeah, I'm just looting up, getting some good colored weapons. I think I got a purple SMG there. I'm getting my shield up. And yeah, it's been a rough couple days for me, Fortnite wise. I've been playing a few games here and there, and coming up short. So yeah, I mean, I usually mix in a few wins there. It's not like I win every game, but I usually make them competitive, and I usually get a couple wins out of it as well. But the last few days have been, it's been a hard road. It's almost like I was promoted to the major leagues, and hence the small fish and big pond analogy. I am having a hard time even getting a single elimination sometimes. Everybody is so, I hate to use the word sweaty, but it's every player I've been running into has been like, build a tower, coming at you super aggressively, none of this standing around just shooting business. So my games have been not as successful. I think the last video I did, I think it was the first video where I'm actually showing myself lose, because I believe there were some good points in those videos, or in that video, some good takeaways. So regardless of the outcome, I think I did some things well. I just happened to get me and a player double eliminated each other at the same time and ended up third. So yeah, I was talking about skill-based matchmaking. I feel like since I've been on a pretty good tear recently, I've been chalking up quite a bit of wins this season, and I've been working on building. So my research has basically suggested that you get a lot of wins, you do a lot of building, you place or rank high in your games that you do play. You get tossed into stiffer competition. So I feel like that's what I've been experiencing, these last couple days. I've been just struggling out here. It's like, I feel like, like I did when I first started playing this game. And my tricks and tactics are less effective now. Mind you, I've gotten a little more comfortable, so I've been less, I say less campy. You see my gameplay if you've watched a video before. I mean, I'm still pretty campy, but I've gotten a little more casual than I had been, because even if I did get spotted by a player, I felt fairly comfortable that I was gonna, walk out of the fights a winner, I guess. And even when I say that, for the most part, I usually see people, before they see me, or I have better loadouts, or I try to have the high ground. All those tactics, that I speak about in my videos, I basically am applying these. But man, the players that I've been playing against, they're like, it's like the liquid Terminator. Like, I can handle fighting against the original Terminator, but the new players are like, the liquid Terminators. They're a whole new ball game. there was a game I was playing, um, I think it was yesterday, and I was literally camping in a bush, doing what I do, sort of getting the lay of the land, and this person had web shooters, and they were just randomly flying around the map, and then all of a sudden, like, I didn't come out of the bush, they just honed in on me. It was like they were a heat-seeking missile, and somehow knew I was in the bush, and landed right in front of me, built up on top of me, and eliminated me in like seconds, effortlessly. And that's the theme that's been going on with my gameplay, is I'm just getting annihilated by people. So I feel like again, skill-based matchmaking threw me into the major leagues, and I'm not a major league player. So and it's showing in my gameplay. So either I have to get good, or I don't know what the other alternative is. So there's a nice shot. That was actually a ludicrous shot. I think it came up as it was well over 200 feet. So I can still do stuff like that. So it's just the building. Some of the better players are on a whole different level than I am, for sure. So anyway, in this game here, yeah, like, there's a couple quick kills. They've been coming few and far between. So felt good to get those 2 snipe kills, no less. So yeah, I felt so far like I was kind of rolling. I'm being really cautious, doing my thing, traveling from bush to bush. And now I think we're down, down to the final 10. And again, you can see I'm being aware. I'm looking around, and I'm working my way up the hill here, and I happen to come upon a player. So I'm ducking behind this tree here. They're coming right at me. So I managed to get a shot off, 2 shots. They're jumping around. Didn't even get a shot on me. So and then I make out like a bandit with the golden loot. This person must have found a Midas map and dug up one of those crazy loot boxes. So I walked away with golden AR. Finally got a golden shotgun, but the pump, but I'll take it. Golden SMG, and I already had the golden sniper, so I'm fully golden in my loot, so I'm feeling pretty good. There's down to 5 people now. I'm working to get up on top of this mountain to get high ground. And yeah, here we go. Working my way up here. I know there was a battle up here not too long ago, so I'm gonna jump in this bush to sort of assess. And like I said, yeah, at this point I feel like I'm rolling. I'm like, yeah, okay, this game's going fairly well. Not running into any liquid terminators at this point. So yeah, all's well, and I'm fully golden looted up. And yeah, trying to get a lay of the land. 5 people remaining, not too shabby. So I think I spend a moment or 2 here. And yeah, checking things out. The storm, I think, is going to reset. I'm probably waiting for the storm to close in, and then the new circle to form. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a sense of where everybody's at. That's my MO, is from the safety of my bush, clear the surroundings of my bush in case I have to hunker down here for a while. And yeah, still, I'm really playing cautious. Like, this is what I feel like I've had to do. Like, I think at this point too, I'm getting that, like, I might have a chance at this if I can take that high ground soon. I'll be in a good spot, and got a couple kills under my belt, which have been hard to, I haven't been able to win, first of all, but it's been difficult to even get some eliminations. So I'm feeling kind of like optimistic, but also a little cautious, because I was like, the other you have no idea how many like second places I've had, or third places, or just getting annihilated by anybody I see. Like, it's just been a whole gamut. But the video I posted the other day was a very good summation of what my last few days have been like playing this, just getting destroyed. So again, I feel like I was on the minor league team and they got tossed into the majors, and now I see where I stand against the big boys, for sure. So and I was tempted here to fire the shot, trying to line up. The person was kind of moving a little bit. I didn't want to get a bad shot in there, so I was kind of kicking myself on that one. But anyway, we're down to 4. That player kind of took my spot. I was hoping to get on the mountaintop there, so at least I'd have high ground. Thinking I'd be, would better my chances to win the game up there. So much for that. But there's a battle kind of ensuing now, so I'm just waiting to see what will happen. Maybe this is going to be my opportunity to be the third man in here, take out an injured player. I've only kind of picked up 1 player, but I'm assuming there's at least 2 up there, and now all of a sudden, we're down to 3, so somebody died in that exchange. The build got all, seems like it got destroyed by fireflies or a flare gun, so again, I think the storm is closing its way in here. I think about 45 seconds before it closes in, but looks like I decide to take a run for the high ground. Maybe got an injured guy up there, or maybe they've moved on. So I've switched to metal, again trying to be strategic here. And I don't know if you caught that out of your corner eye, there's a golden launcher that I completely did not see for some reason. How I didn't see that, I have no idea. That would have came in so good here, like launching down grenades in this situation here. Yeah, that player down there just finished off the second to last player, so I'm like sitting pretty. I'm like, this is a great spot for me. I'm just drilling this guy. Would be easier if I had the grenade launcher. Just pepper and shots, trying to keep the pressure. I have tons of ammo. I still can't believe there's a couple times where that grenade launcher gets into my point of view on the replay, and I can't believe I didn't see it. I don't know how I didn't see it. It's kind of like the repeating shotgun, the gold repeating shotguns that I'm constantly just walking over, assuming they're green. Like, look at it, it's right there, and I didn't see it at all. Or maybe I'm just too caught up in the moment, but man, I could have taken that player out fairly easily with that. So instead, I'm doing the painful approach by just peppering down. I see no threat from this player whatsoever. I'm just trying to clear out all the debris. I'm having a hard time now picking up where the player's at. I start to make sure that, did they somehow sneak over there? There's a supply drop that I could care less about. I've got a full load of gold loot. Unbeknownst to me, there's a grenade launcher behind me. And I'm really getting kind of confused here. I was like, where is this player? So I don't see them at all. Still trying to fire. I was like, they must be kind of nooked down there in one of these little, against the hill. And I gotta give them credit. I was like, man, they're like a ghost. And I'm thinking, are they caught in a storm? Like, did they somehow rotate out of my view? I didn't consider them being behind those trees there that I didn't fire, but I've literally cleared all that I can see down there. And in the replay now, you can sort of see, not at this point of view, but you can see there's a structure down there that I didn't notice. And then this is my bad. I took storm damage here. I was too focused on trying to find the player, and I've built on top of myself. So I think I got a little rattled here. Took a little more storm damage, so I'm starting to sort of take myself out. So building metal, boom, the player shoots my ground out. Somehow they went into the structure to the left that I did not see, took the high ground on me, laid a couple tactical shotguns or repeating shotguns, and I'm missing all my shots. And yeah, boom, he took me out. I was absolutely dumbfounded how I lost that. That was like the biggest choke I think I've ever made in an end game. So kudos to that player. I had absolutely no idea where they were at all, like no clue. And then I was too focused on, trying to pick them up, and didn't start to build out until the storm was already on top of me. So I've decided to pick up from this player's perspective. So they seem to be healing up here. I think I'm trying to get it up on the screen when I was doing it, like, to see their health. Like, something is glitching out with the video, but you can tell this player must be pretty solid. They've got 11 wins, and they've really hunkered down here. They managed to slip back down the hill and go inside the mountain, so I had no clue that they went inside the mountain, so I guess it's good to see there. They look like they might have just grabbed a golden launcher. So, or they had a golden launcher, it must be. So, you know, I'm sure they've gone through, and this cave is just loaded with chests usually too, so you know, you could tell the players probably refilled up on health. I don't think they end up refilling completely on health. I think they get up to 150. I don't know if the health will show up in this replay or not, but it seems to be glitching out. But regardless, I must have had them fairly weakened, because I think I touched them up, you know, a few times. Probably had them down to like 50 health or less. And then now they're working their way back out of the mountain. So they're off to the side. This must be, from my perspective, like, yeah, I'm raining down shots. I cannot see the structure at all, or I didn't see it anyway. So I was completely perplexed as to where this player was. And yeah, they were looking to get that big pot, so they took some damage there, because that big pot would have almost got them up to, you know, 100% shield. So yeah, it's good now. Their health and shield is showing up now, so they don't got a ton of health even at this point. I'm up at the top of the hill with 200, so just for perspective, that gives you. And then this player is like doing an amazing job at not being seen. Like, by this point now, I've built out. The storm already damaged me up a little bit. I'm using metal, and metal is stronger, but I think it takes longer to sort of start to build on itself, so it's easier to shoot down initially. And yeah, they took the high ground and charged me immediately, put some damage on me right away with the SMG, and then just, you know, had this tactical shotgun and was able to spam me. So way to go to that player. I choked, and again, I felt like a small fish in a big pond in this game for sure.